Welcome, beloveds, to another weekly inspiration with me, your host, Tonya Melendez. So today is October 27, 2014. Wow, wow, wow. We made it through Mercury retrograde. So now everything is moving back in normal order. And this energy has given us this opportunity to retrace our steps, to revisit, to rethink, and now it's time to revive. I hope you set intentions last month with those earlier this month with the powerful lunar eclipse we had with the full moon on the 8th, as well as the solar eclipse we had last week with the new moon, because now for November, starting Saturday, we've got new amazing energy. So as we get closer to the end of the year. So, a couple of things I want to share with you. First of all, today we'll be using the, messages from the angels cards for our mantra, as well as our tarot reading. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's take it to prayer like we always do, closing your eyes, taking in a nice deep breath, feeling good, feeling grace, feeling gratitude in this breath. So it is in this breath that we take this moment to say yes to the expansion of who and what we are, as we have left behind, shed the skin, peeled off, unsealed, and unfurled our wings. So I bless our week. I bless all that we have to do, all the ideas that come to us, and everything is in divine and perfect order. So as we bless this week, I also bless our beloved body temple, saying thank you, body, thank you, organs, thank you, body parts, thank you, brain, thank you, arms, legs, eyes, feet, mouth, all of it. I bless you and I thank you for working so incredibly hard for my benefit as I go about my way in this world. So I bless you, beloved body. I am so grateful for this beautiful body. I also take a moment to bless our dwellings, where we live, rest our heads, where we have our beautiful pets, and where we have our loved ones, our relatives, our family, our spouses, our girlfriends, boyfriends, friends, all of our loved ones. I bless them all. And as I bless our relationships at home, I bless our relationships at work, what it is we are here to do. I bless all those divine connections, knowing that each and every one is for a purpose and is a purpose. And as I bless our places of work, I bless our abundance, our bank accounts, our prosperity consciousness, knowing that as we say yes to more of who we are and give from that place of authenticity, more is given onto us. So as we give, we receive. How good it is to speak these words, how good it is to know this truth, how good it is to say yes to the extraordinary spirit that we are. And so I just release any story, any past, any pain, any struggle, any strain, any challenge, any root, any seed, any cord, any rope, everything. I cut it. I cut the fear cords. I cut the should cords. I cut the I made a mistake cords. I cut the failure cords. I've cut all the cords that keep you playing small now, that keep us from living to our highest yes. So I just release these words as I release these cords, as I say yes to the expansion of life, yes to the expansion of who you are and who I am, and yes to the expansion of our purpose, and yes to the expansion and love of our body temples, and yes to our health and vibrancy, and yes to our prosperity, and yes to life. How good it is, how grateful I am. I release these words knowing all is well, and so are we. I let it be. I let life and let God, and so it is. Amen. All right. Yeah, so I was feeling that prayer. So again, use these prayers as kind of your guidepost, as kind of your connection to the God of your understanding. I really want to teach you and show you how to pray, which is why I have the hashtag Be a Prayer, because it's not just about being a prayer, it's also about having your life be an example as a prayer. So if you want to get on the prayer bandwagon with me, go ahead and sign up for the Everyday Spirituality newsletter, and also be on the lookout for my Be a Prayer campaign. And join me with the Be a Prayer. Be a prayer, not just a prayer, but be a prayer. Live the life as a prayer. And so I want to tell you a couple of things, but first I know you want to get in and see what's going on for this week. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle up our messages from the angels cards. And as I do so, I want to let you know that the tarotlifecoach.com will be changing. Instead of a daily tarot card, I will be doing a bi-weekly tarot card, because I'll be switching over soon and utilizing both, but I will still be adding more information to TonyaMelendez.com, which I am working on right now. So something is telling me to go ahead and pick, I thought it was 3, but now it's 2. So I'm just going to cut the deck and take the 2 halves and see what we get. Okay, so this is interesting. The first card we get is Ray, and it is exercise. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So I did my yoga class this morning. Did you? I really enjoy yoga. I am also a certified yoga teacher, and yoga really did enhance and really does assist in my spiritual practice, because I see it again as a prayer. It is my prayer to my body. That's what yoga is to me. And so I also bike ride a lot. I also walk a lot. So I'm always using exercise as a means to connect with nature, to connect with my spirit. Find what that is for you. It could be running, but again, don't go in with your earbuds in and going to the gym and talking to everyone. Use your exercise time as your time also to connect with God, because you connect with your body and connect to your spirit. So use it also as that time. And then we get Maya. And Maya says, schooling and study and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. So wow. So your spiritual growth is happening. I do feel that November is a very important time for spiritual growth. Don't know why quite yet. But I do know it is a time, and I think it's because it gets closer to the end of the year and people want to manifest things for the new year as well as the end of the current year. So let's take a moment and see what the tarot have to say. So I'm going to share with you my prayer that I use when I'm shuffling the cards for the tarot. So it is earth, water, fire, air. Guide us to what we must share. Allow us to see, know, feel, hear, and understand your divine wisdom and guidance. I call forth the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, the goddesses and the gods, the fairies and the elementals, and any ancestors and spirit guides that want to come through. Now I call you forth. And so it is. So let's see what the tarot have to say. Okay, so interesting cards we have today, just letting you know. So we've got our messages from the angels, now our messages from the tarot. So the first one we get is the 8 of Pentacles. So your hard work is paying off. Although you don't see it yet, trust and believe in yourself. All that you're doing is not in vain. So believe in yourself and trust in yourself and have faith that the universe has your back, because it does. Pentacles also represent value and worth, not just value and worth on the outside, but value and worth on the inside. So what are you telling yourself about your prosperity? What are you telling yourself about your money story? What is your money story? Be honest, be truthful now, because that's what this is all about. And then we get the Page of Pentacles, which is also very interesting. Pages are kind of the messengers. They are the ones who guide us and give us that extra. So this is, where are you holding back? Where are you shortchanging yourself in life? Where are you not giving your full time talent and attention? Because wherever you're cutting yourself off, wherever you're compromising, wherever you are, not in alignment or integrity, is where you're cutting yourself. So value yourself instead. Love yourself. Don't forget the love shower. I've told you these things before. So do a love shower this week. I love myself in the shower. And when you're loving yourself, just all of it. Love everything. Let any negativity go down the drain. And then, because then we get the Three of Swords. So this is telling me that there is some unalignment. It's time for you to check in and be honest with yourself. You know, a lot of times it's one of the hardest things that we have to do is be honest with ourselves. But the moment that we lie to ourselves, the moment that we betray ourselves, the moment that we compromise ourselves, we know it because it doesn't feel good. So allow yourself to stop compromising, stop shortchanging yourself, stop trying to be a martyr and be authentic. Which brings me to one of the newest things that I'm working on. You know, I'm always working on something, and I wanted to tell you this because, you know, I'm always working on something because sometimes I try things and they totally bomb. If I let every class that didn't, you know, outsell, or every, you know, new idea that I feel that Spirit has told me keep me down, I wouldn't be a spiritual teacher. I'd still be a spiritual seeker. But because I take those classes, those, you know, mistakes, those failures, and revamp them and rechange them and reboot them and send it back out there, I know it's just Spirit getting me ready for the next step and the next step and the next step and the next step and the next step. I'm the one who has to keep going. Spirit keeps telling me, here, take this, here, take this, here, show this, and here, read this, and here, go here. If I allowed myself to just be stuck where I was and weren't listening to what Spirit is guiding me to, I wouldn't be here right now. So I'm giving you this personal invitation for you to try something new. November is right around the corner. We've only got 2 more months in this year. Why not start your new year right now? Why not give yourself the life that you dream of, the life that you deserve right now? What are you waiting for? We're never promised tomorrow. Your failures have taught you something, have moved you forward. So my personal invitation to you is to join the Miracle Club. I'm so excited about the Miracle Club because I'm going to share with you some of the tools and tips and, you know, spiritual practice that I use. I'm going to be there with you as a student and a teacher. We're using A Course in Miracles, and not only are we using it, we're reading it, we're studying it, we're embodying it, we're living it, we're thinking it, we're breathing it, we're eating it. That is how I've changed my life, and I want to be there with you as you change and evolve yours. Yes, it's not going to be easy. Yes, you're going to have to do something every day. And yes, you're going to have to trust yourself and trust in something bigger than you, the God of your understanding, the Holy Spirit of your spirit, whatever you want to call it, Fred, George, Mike, Tina, Tom, whatever you want to call it. Call it something, but claim it now. Why not? What are your choices? And, you know, again, this is something new, something expanding. I want to have this as a virtual worldwide spiritual group because, you know, I've got clients and friends all over the world. So why not all do this together where we can read the book together, study the workbook, look at the text, and even the teacher's manual, because you might be called to start your own study group. So I will be doing a virtual study group using Google Hangout, as well as a live here in South Florida study group as well. So stay tuned for the details. But if you want this and if you're ready to change your life, why wait anymore? And with that said, join the Miracle Club, because you know what? Miracles are expecting you. Let them in. Let them in. I did. I want to show you how. I'm so grateful. And also because this week is the week before Halloween, so this is the week where it gets very interesting. Our dreams become more vivid. We have a lot more intuitive insight. We have a lot more hits. We have a lot of things going on, because they say on All Hallows Eve, which is Halloween, and November 1st, which is Dia de los Muertos, that's when the veil between our life and the spirit world are at its absolute thinnest, when we can really step into and feel the spirit world. And so I'm offering this amazing special. So I have a few spots. I'm not sure what the number is, but I'm just going to put it out there. So I have 20 spots, only 20 spots, 20 minutes for $20. Yes, you heard me right. I'm going to give 20 lucky people a 20-minute intuitive spiritual session with me for $20. If you're interested, book now. These will go very fast. I've been booking all morning. So if you really want to chat with me, or if you're new and just want to try me out, or if you want to join the Miracle Club, or if you don't know what I'm all about and you just want to check in and see who is Tonya Melendez, who is the Tarot Life Coach, this is your opportunity. I've got 20 spots, 20 minutes. $20. It won't go any lower than that. So if you're interested, please send me an email at tarotlifecoach@gmail.com. Also, you can inbox me if we are friends on Facebook or on Google Plus Hangout, Tarot Life Coach Tonya Melendez. So, and I also want to let you know I am a medium. And the reason I'm telling you this is because, again, during this time, the veil is the absolute thinnest. And it is my deepest, and most amazing gift to be able to talk to the spirit world. So if there's someone you want to connect with, this is the time. This is the week to really connect with your loved ones, because, as I said, the veil between the spiritual world and what we see in our lives at this moment is at its absolute thinnest. And next week, guess what? We're already going into a full moon on the 6th. So much going on, so many amazing things, so little time. But you know what? Time is all relative. Whatever you're doing, do it with your whole heart and your best heart, and expect and absolutely know that you are manifesting miracles. I want to leave you with a quote from my Course in Miracles, and this is chapter 18 in the text section 5, the happy dream. I'm reading from the bottom of the first paragraph, and this is some of the good juice, some of the good golden nuggets that you will get in the study group. So it is, some of your greatest advances you have judged as failures, and some of your deepest retreats you have evaluated as success. Like I said, we never know. It's because we judge, because we decide what we think is good and what we think is bad. But some of our greatest failures have been our biggest successes. Let your story change now. Let your life change now. I want to be there with you. I want to be there when you have your big aha and epiphany moment. I want to be there when you're crying, when you're upset, when you don't understand, because I've been there. I've walked through the trenches. I've been into the darkest valleys. And this is my gift to you, to share this. And don't forget, Miracle Club is absolutely free. You heard me. It's absolutely free. It's free because I'm doing what I love and I am sharing it with you. I just need you to say yes. So, this week, share with me, what is your yes? What is your extraordinary spiritual self telling you? Send me an email at tarotlifecoach@gmail.com. Tell me what your yes is, and your yes could get you a 30-minute free spiritual advising session with me. So again, if you're ready for your big yes, if you're ready to join Miracle Club, if you're ready for whatever, send me an email. tarotlifecoach@gmail.com. Check out the website, www.tarotlifecoach.com. TonyaMelendez.com is coming very soon. So is the TV show and the radio show. So stay tuned for details. Again, now that Mercury's out of retrograde, I got a lot of work to do. So until next time, beloveds, know that you are loved, you are loving, and you are so wonderfully blessed. Until next time, everybody. Peace and blessings.